The Battle of Harper's Ferry, which took place from September 15th to 18th, 1862, was one of the most important battles of the American Civil War, as it witnessed a fierce conflict between Union and Confederate forces. The battle played a major role in the course of the war and served as a prelude to Lee's campaign in the North. Troops gathered at Harper's Ferry, a strategic town located at the junction of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers. Federal forces under General George McDill were preparing to defend the city against an expected attack by the Confederates. On September 15th, Confederate forces under General Robert E. Lee began moving toward Harper's Ferry. The atmosphere was tense, as everyone anticipated the start of the battle. On the morning of September 16th, Confederate forces launched a surprise attack, resulting in rapid and violent clashes. Union forces struggled to organize amid the chaos. The battle spread to the streets of Harper's Ferry, where fierce fighting took place around buildings and houses. Soldiers used all their might to defend their positions. Artillery played an important role in the battle. Confederate forces used cannons to bombard Union positions, causing heavy damage and forcing them to retreat. Over the course of the 16th, the fighting intensified, with both sides continuing to exchange fire. Casualties mounted, and conditions rapidly deteriorated. As the days progressed, Confederate reinforcements arrived, giving them more strength. As the pressure on the Union forces increased, things began to turn chaotic. Federal soldiers attempted to take strategic points, but repeated attacks from the Confederates gradually forced them back. With increasing pressure and hope for new reinforcements lost, the Union forces surrendered on September 18th, giving the Confederates a major victory. The consequences of the surrender were great, as the Union forces lost thousands of soldiers, in addition to a large amount of equipment and weapons, which negatively affected the morale of the North. The victory at Harper's Ferry paved the way for the Confederates to continue their advance north and raise the confidence of General Lee and his commanders in their abilities. The battle demonstrated the need for preparedness and the ability to coordinate between forces. It also revealed the weakness of the Union forces' defensive plans, which affected their tactics in future battles. The Battle of Harper's Ferry was a harsh lesson in the American Civil War, as it demonstrated the horrors that can result from conflict and the challenges that soldiers faced. The strategic and moral effects of this battle helped shape the course of the war, confirming that battles are not fought only with weapons, but also with will and planning.